Please get the students now. It is 10:21 already. So the students need to be seated gradually. It will take 5 minutes at least for the students to get seated.
संकल्प अविजित अभिमतम् संकल्प अविजित अभिमतम् आनंद मंगल मंगलम् आनंद मंगल मंगलम् इत प्रियम् भारत भारतम् भारतम् स्वागतम् शुभ स्वागतम् अथ स्वागतम् शुभ स्वागतम् कुसुमित नई कामनाएं सुरभित नई साधनाएं कुसुमित नई कामनाएं सुरभित नई साधनाएं मैत्री मति क्रीड़ांगण में प्रमुदित बंधु भावनाएं मैत्री मति क्रीड़ांगण में प्रमुदित बंधु शाश्वत सुविकसित इति शुभम् शाश्वत सुविकसित इति शुभम् आनन्द मंगल मंगलम् आनन्द मंगल मंगलम् इत प्रियम् भारत भारतम् इत प्रियम् भारत भारतम् इत प्रियम् भारत भारतम् इत प्रियम् भारत भारतम् हितप्रियं भारत भारतं हितप्रियं भारत भारतं स्वागतं शुभ स्वागतम् अथ स्वागतं शुभ स्वागतम् निरन्तरता नवता मानवता समता महता सारथि साथ मनोरथ का जो अनिवार्य नहीं गमता संकल्प अविजित अभिमतम् संकल्प अविजित अभिमतम् आनंद मंगल मंगलम् आनंद मंगल मंगलम् हितप्रियं भारत भारतं हितप्रियं भारत भारतं स्वागतं शुभ स्वागतम् अथ स्वागतं शुभ स्वागतम् कुसुमित नई कामनाएं सुरभित नई साधनाएं कुसुमित नई कामनाएं सुरभित नई साधनाएं मैत्री मति क्रीड़ांगण में प्रमुदित बंधु भावनाएं मैत्री मति क्रीड़ांगण में प्रमुदित बंधु भावनाएं शाश्वत सुविकसित इति शुभम् शाश्वत सुविकसित इति शुभम् आनंद मंगल मंगलम् आनंद मंगल मंगलम् हितप्रियं भारत भारतम् हितप्रियं भारत भारतम् हितप्रियं भारत भारतम् हितप्रियं भारत भारतम् अथ स्वागतं शुभ स्वागतम् अथ स्वागतं शुभ स्वागतम् आनंद मंगल मंगलम् आनंद मंगल मंगलम् हितप्रियं भारत भारतं हितप्रियं भारत भारतं स्वागतं शुभ स्वागतम् अथ स्वागतं शुभ स्वागतम् नित्य निरन्तरता नवता मानवता समता महता सारथि साथ मनोरथ का जो अनिवार्य नहीं गमता
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay. So we're just trying. Yeah. Testing. Yes. Okay.
Can you hear us properly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Good morning and welcome to this special occasion. It is with great pleasure and excitement that I stand before you today as we mark the beginning of a new multi-center course, Bachelor's in Statistical Data Science. What makes this more special for me, as well as for all my colleagues here at Delhi Center, is the fact that it is happening in the golden jubilee year of ISI Delhi Center. This gathering is a testament to our shared vision, hard work, and commitment to excellence. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our distinguished guests, participants, especially the new students, and everyone who has made this possible. Your presence here is a true honor and greatly appreciated. As we embark on this wonderful journey together, it is a tradition and symbolic gesture to light the lamp, signifying the dispelling of darkness, and the ushering in of knowledge and enlightenment. It is now my honor to invite the following dignitaries to please come forward and light the ceremonial lamp in their respective locations. Professor Shankar Pal, President, ISI Society; Dr. Pranav Sen, Chairman, ISI Council; Professor Sangamitra Bandyopadhyay, Director, ISI; Professor Deepti Mukherjee, Deputy Director, ISI; Professor Gopal Krishna Pasak, Dean of Studies, ISI; Professor Trideep Ray from ISI Delhi; Professor Mohan Danampadi, Retired Professor, ISI Bangalore; Professor BSDS, Head, ISI Bangalore Center; Professor Antar Bandyopadhyay, Head, ISI Delhi Center; Dr. Sridhar Inamdar, Associate Dean, ISI Bangalore; Dr. Deepayan Sarkar, Associate Dean, ISI Delhi; Professor Devasis Paul, ISI Kolkata; Professor Parthanil Roy, ISI Bangalore; Professor Isa Diwan, BSDS Coordinator, ISI Delhi; Dr. Minerva Mukhopadhyay, BSDS Coordinator, ISI Kolkata; Dr. Rituparna Sen, BSDS Coordinator, ISI Bangalore. Thank you so much. Now I request Ms. Simi Marwa and Ms. Khushbu Singh to come forward for the Vedic hymn.
Sangajatvam samvadatvam sambhomana sija Sangajatvam samvadatvam sambhomana sija
Thank you, Ms. Simi and Ms. Khushbu, for this mesmerizing performance. Now, it's my honor to invite our distinguished guests to share their thoughts and insights with us. First, I would like to invite Professor Shankar Pal, President, ISS Society, to give the inaugural speech.
Good morning, my dear students. It's my pleasure to be here and to share this morning with you and to say a few words in the inaugural ceremony of the newly proposed Bachelor of Statistical Data Science course. This is a course, I think, first time in our institute. It is multi-center 4-year in hybrid mode. And I hope this program, like our BSDS and MSTAT, which are two flagship programs, will reach that height very soon. Now, question may arise, there are so many BTech and MTech courses in data science AI in IITs and NIT, IIIT, and so on. And I was also involved in some of those curricula. So then why in ISI, and also what is its specialty or uniqueness? Now let me go back to 1970s when we introduced MTech course in computer science, PR program. That time also we had this similar question, and that the answer was that IIT courses are more towards hardware, and our courses will be more enriched by mathematics and computer programming. So here also the same thing. This course, as I understand, it would have a significant amount of statistical science. Now, why actually statistical science? In just simple words, statistics provides the best paradigm for machine learning and uncertainty modeling, which is considered to be a must component of any data analysis, because it provides the best possibility in achieving a goal. That means best possible solution. And so running this program at our institute, which is a temple of statistics in India, is very much natural and appropriate. Now, what does the data science involve? Data science basically consists of few tasks: data acquisition, data storing, data retrieval, data processing, data mining, and finally, most importantly, converting data to knowledge. Now, this task did not evolve suddenly. There is an evolution process. Now, let me say a few words about evolution as our institute has gone through since last 6 decades. So the pattern revision subject, which is the mother subject, which came into picture in 1960s, and my institute we started in late 60s. TIFR, Bombay, Institute of Science, and ISI. These are the three previous institutes. Then in 1970s, image processing became one of the patterns. Then 1980s, expert system, in order to avoid some of the limitation of pattern recognition. Then it gives the envisioning of artificial intelligence and machine learning based on the realization of Alan Turing back in 1945, who said that we need a machine that can learn from environment. And more importantly, then we have the revival of artificial environment. Then in 90, we have knowledge-based system, KBS project, and ISI was one of those 5 centers. The 4 others are India's Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, IIT Madras, IIT Kanpur, CDEC Pune. And then in 90, every 10 years, if you look at this, we have got data mining. Because why? because of the evolution of WWW and your genome project. Then in 2010, we have big data characterized by 4 V's: velocity, variety, volume, and veracity. And then after 10 years, 12 years, now we have got data science and deep learning. So if you see that in every evolution, we are trying to make our machine more intelligent in terms of addressing the varying nature of data as well as the varying nature of decision-making tasks. Therefore, accordingly, new terms, methodologies, tools are coined with big hope. But my dear students, remember that please don't jump into the subject without knowing the background. For example, if you want to know deep learning, then you must know shallow learning. If you want to know shallow learning, you need to know artificial neural networks. If you want to know artificial neural networks, you must know pattern recognition, because that is the mother subject. And if you forget about other things, your ancestors, and you jump, then after a few years, you lose interest, as we witnessed in 80s when artificial neural network appeared as a boom subject. After 10 to 12 years, subject lost his interest. There are plenty of journals which are publishing something else. So I hope machine learning is learning from experience, so that bad situation will not recur. And I hope the curriculum will also just take care of these issues to the student. And now, dear students, you are very much fortunate enough to have a best quality of teachers in our country available for this course. You can meet them after beyond class teacher, beyond your classroom. Also, my request, please do not plan only after marks. Please learn the subject in depth, because this is a very new topic. This is a multidisciplinary topic. It has a very good job perspective, but we have got shortage of analytical scientists. So you learn it very carefully, and that will give you benefit in the next phase, wherever you go for higher studies or you go for any job in the industry. And finally, being a member of the first batch of any course, that's a very special, very nice. But at the same time, you owe certain amount of responsibilities. For those responsibilities, you need to earn the good names for the course and our institute through your achievement and your performance. Because your performance will only determine the index value of this course. So with these few words, I conclude. I just convey my best wishes to your course program, and also I thank our Dean's office and the administration for bringing this new program to our institute, and I wish this is a grand success. With this, I conclude again. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Professor Paul, for your inspiring words of wisdom. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Pranab Sen, Chairman, ISI Council, to share his thoughts.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to the dais. This is actually a very exciting occasion. I've been a teacher for many years, and when the pandemic broke and online teaching became a necessity, all of us who were teachers realized how difficult it was, and all the students, and I think you were probably exposed to it as well, realized how little you actually learned. Right? So I actually congratulate all of you for having mustered up the courage to come for what is going to be essentially 2/3 online learning. But it's not so bad. Again, let me talk from experience. There is, I think, an incredible difference between pure online teaching and teaching to a live class and being broadcast to others somewhere else. because the teacher-student interaction, which is really at the heart of any good teaching, remains. Now, the thing is, you will have this for 1/3 of your classes, or however it's distributed, and the people in the other two centers will also have the same sort of a thing. But at the end of the day, what you will have is a situation where the relationship between the students and teachers will develop, albeit it will be only with the teachers who are at your side. With the professors outside, may not be so much, although these are things that, this is the first time it's happening. We don't know exactly how this is going to work out, and we are going to have to learn as we go along, and we will probably have to change. So it's not just a question of you learning. And by the way, what Professor Pal just said is really important, because in ISI, we have a situation where our faculty is divided between our 6 centers now. 5 + 1, right? Yeah, 5, across 5 centers. What we have been able to do with this is get the best of the best at each of the centers. So supposing this had been a course which was taught only at a single center, you would get only the faculty who are there. So what you're getting is the best of the best. How well it turns out really depends heavily on the feedback that we get from you. And this is not feedback at the end of the course. I mean, feedback 4 years later is helpful, but it doesn't really help you. The kind of feedback that we will need is feedback as we go along, because it will then help us actually introspect, see what we got right and what we didn't. And hopefully we will change accordingly. And I think what you will find is that it's going to be an exciting journey. You are pioneers. If you are scared, you have every right to be scared. So don't worry about it. It's the responsibility of the faculty to make sure that that fear goes away. So I really look forward to this. And let me tell you, if this works, this is going to be a trendsetter, not just at ISI, but I suspect across a lot of disciplines, particularly disciplines where faculty is spread all over the country, maybe all over the world. It's just a question of who you team up with. And I have very high expectations. Professor Shankopal put the responsibility on you, saying that you will make the reputation of this course, but it's not your responsibility. It is a joint effort between you and us. And hopefully we will get it right. And I wish you all the best, and I look forward to working with you as we go along over the next 4 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sam, for your valuable insights. Now I request our CSSC Kolkata to play the video message received from Dr. Saurabh Garg, Secretary, MoSPI.
Director, Indian Statistical Institute, distinguished faculties and guests, students and other members of the ISI family joining from all the ISI centers. I am indeed delighted to address all of you on this occasion of the launch of a new undergraduate course, Bachelor of Statistical Data Science by the ISI. The launch of this course marks a crucial milestone in the commitment of ISI to offer teaching programs that are relevant and responsive to the needs of the fast evolving field of data and statistics. With the unprecedented advancements in big data analytics and artificial intelligence and machine learning, there is an increasing demand for well-trained professionals in this field. A large pool of data scientists is required to drive the exponential rise in data that the world is experiencing in terms of meaningfully analyzing the data to help policy planners and the private sector. And therefore, the introduction of this course is a step in the right direction. I have been informed that in order to make the best utilization of its available resources, this entire course will run in a hybrid mode, and in the coming years, there is also a plan to increase the intake of students and possibly add more centers where the students will be admitted. The Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation will be happy to support this future expansion that the ISI is planning. I am confident that given the rich legacy of this esteemed and globally reputed institution, this new course will emerge as one of the best in the field of data science. We at this ministry are also making efforts to swiftly adopt new capabilities like big data analysis and AI/ML for data processing and for infusing alternate data sources into official statistics. I am glad to inform you that in this regard, very recently, the ministry has launched a data innovation lab that aims to create an ecosystem for experimentation, offering new ideas through wider participation of individuals such as entrepreneurs, researchers, startups, and academic research organizations and other such institutions. The Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation generates vital official statistics through its statistical products and surveys and converts this official data into evidence that is crucial for improving the quality of governance. I would encourage the students of the Indian Statistical Institute, including the new students who have been enrolled in the BSDS course, to utilize their capabilities and skills in analyzing official statistics generated by this ministry and also contribute to the efforts for nation building. With this, I once again congratulate the Indian Statistical Institute and its faculty and wish the students all success. Thank you.
Now I request Professor Sangamitra Bandyopadhyay, Director ISI, to share her thoughts.
A very good morning to all of you. President ISI, Professor Shankar Kumar Pal, Chairman of the ISI Council, Dr. Pranab Sen, colleagues and students. It's indeed a very pleasant moment for all of us in ISI that we are starting the third bachelor's degree program in the institute, almost 22 years after the last one, which was the Bachelor of Mathematics program. This is the first program of its kind in ISI, a 4-year bachelor's degree with an exit option after 3 years and option of a master's degree on completing the 5th year of studies. This program has been designed in line with the recommendations of the National Education Policy and also because of the burning need of the country of creating theoretically sound data scientists, not just who can do a little bit of data science, but who really understand what they are doing. And that is what ISI is all about. ISI is about excellence. Excellence is our mantra, and therefore we teach in a way that the students, they take home as much of the application and the theory behind those applications. So I hope this program will be no different from that ethos which ISI has. Because the resources primarily the teaching faculty are distributed across the different centers of the institute, as our chairman has already mentioned. This program has been designed in a unique hybrid mode in order to get the best of the different centers that we have. This makes optimal use of the teaching resources, and it also makes the program extra challenging with heavy dependence on communication network, on technology. ISI has always thought ahead of times and out of the box. And we hope this unique experiment we are starting here will translate into many such efforts in the country, with institutes pooling together their precious intellectual resources and other resources while giving the students the best educational experience. No doubt, this program is going to be challenging. Hence, I urge everybody, particularly the new students entering this program, to coordinate with each other across centers very seamlessly and to be ready to chip in with your innate capabilities in handling technological issues. You will be much better than the teachers here. So you would also need to chip in so that this program succeeds. Dear students, this program will require you to interact more with the teachers, especially when the teacher is virtually present, so that you ensure that you get the most out of this program. Maintaining discipline and decorum at all times will be more important for this program because of its unique hybrid nature. You will be taught by some of the best teachers this country has to offer. So study hard and make the most of this opportunity. Be aware also of the rules and regulations of the institute and adhere to those. You are now a part of the ISI family. Hence, you have a big responsibility of conducting yourself in a way worthy of this great institute. I wish you all the very best in the program you have joined and in all your future endeavors. At the same time, I also wish the very best to all of us so that we take this program to great heights. Thank you all.
Thank you, Professor Bandyopadhyay, for your inspiring words. I would like to request Professor Mohan Delampadi, retired professor from Bangalore Center, to share his ideas, please.
If you want, you can take. Yes.
No, that's okay. That's dear President, Chairman of the Council, dignitaries from our ministry, Director, Dean, can't hear. Oh, mic is on.
You can hear you. Yeah. No, but from back, maybe they're not able to hear you. That's what.
Center heads, associate deans, my former colleagues, friends, students. I'm very pleased to be participating in this inauguration of this new project, this new course. I have been a part of this project, and that's why this is an honor. From concept to implementation, it has taken a very long time to actually to finish the project. And many times we were forced to think of dropping the plan altogether, but we didn't. And the person who was mainly responsible for keeping us in this project is my good friend and the present dean, Professor Gopal Bashak. What is the concept? As the previous speakers mentioned, it's just coming up with this new course. a program, a course program in data analytical methods, which can handle the emerging challenges, such as the ones mentioned already, big data, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and so on and so forth. Right, so that was the concept. And to implement the project, it required coming up with a proper course structure, syllabus, and so on and so forth, which took a fair bit of time. And then when we were ready with that, how to actually implement it? Do we have the infrastructure? Do we have other facilities and so on and so forth? And this is where the director, the dean, the center heads, associate deans, all sorts of people sat together, my former colleagues, many of them. And now here we are. We are ready to launch this program. Now, why ISI? We have been seeing some courses like this in other institutions of India. Well, but if we want a statistical approach to a course like this is the best place, which has expertise in statistics, probability, mathematics, computer science, economics, and to an extent in other natural sciences and social sciences. And therefore, actually, we have a responsibility to start a program like this because we have the expertise and such facilities. Now, two things that I want to mention. One is that the recent governmental review of ISI strongly recommended that we should start a course like this. But actually, we were thinking about this long before that. It's just that it took a long time to come up with it. But now that we have actually we are actually ready to launch this course. My request to our ministry is that we should be allocated more funds and more faculty positions so that we can run this course successfully. See, now we have it in, or we are about to launch it in 3 centers, our headquarters, Kolkata and Delhi and Bangalore. But we have other centers at Chennai and Tezpur. That's where we want to extend this immediately. And also we have other places like Hyderabad, Pune, and Mumbai. So if we have the funds and other facilities, we should be able to expand it and extend it to those places. And that's what my request is. The other thing that I want to mention is this, that many of us were beneficiaries of the BSTAT and MSTAT launched by ISI a long time back by Mahalanobis, C.R. Rao, and my own favorite, Professor J.B.S. Halden. And we are very proud that we are products of those established programs. And we very fondly remember that. And what I feel is that the students who will be passing out of this newly launched course will have a very similar experience. I wish them best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Delampadi, for your wonderful words. Now I request Professor BSDS at Bangalore Center to give vote of thanks on behalf of Bangalore Center.
Yeah, good morning. So, on behalf of Bangalore Center, and I would like to just present a vote of thanks. And this BSDS program and this particular activity, inaugural ceremony, these are the two things. And the BSDS program, how it is realized is based on many academicians' hard work behind. And first I will speak about those people who are very instrumental. And so most important of those people is Professor Mohan Delampadi, who just spoke a few words about this BSDS program. So who made an instrumental contribution in making this BSDS program a reality. And then subsequently, we have Professor Sridhar Inamdar, Associate Dean at ISI Bangalore Center, and his office staff, and Dr. Rituparna Sen, coordinator of the BSDS program, and Professor C.R.E. Raja, who was the immediate past head of ISI Bangalore Center, and many others, and then many statisticians, and then many mathematics professors and unit heads. And we have 5 units here: Economics Analysis Unit, Documentation Research Training Center, and System Science and Informatics Unit, and then Statistics and Mathematics, Theoretical Statistics and Mathematics Unit, and then Statistical Quality Control and Operation Research Unit. All these people in some way or other, they have involved in formulating the syllabus and then many other academic relevant activities. And then all from Bangalore Center have made remarkable contributions to formulate various academic and administrative policies about the BSDS program over the last 4 years. And then Bangalore Center is grateful for their efforts, contributions, and timely guidance. This BSDS program would not have been possible without their invaluable support in ISI and the Bangalore Center in particular. So many a times, and academicians will get extended deadlines. So when they have to deal with a task, but unfortunately, admin staff won't get that kind of extended deadlines. And you can see how this has been, ceremony has been planned, and then within just a notice of 3 days, and how it has been planned. And I should mention many of our administrative colleagues, would like to extend our sincere gratitude to the administration of ISI Bangalore Center, including the officers, the civil and electrical teams, and the central computer cell, for their invaluable support and efforts in making this ceremony truly remarkable in ISI Bangalore Center. So we also want to acknowledge and appreciate the workers' canteen and security in charge, and then several other administrative colleagues from account section and other wings of ISIBC for their excellent arrangements and refreshments, which would add to the success of the event. This occasion was only possible with many collective efforts and support. Therefore, we also extend our heartfelt gratitude to the ISI Delhi Center, particularly the ISI Delhi Center head. And so to initiate this with a short notice of 4 or 5 days, and very nicely they planned. And so the coordination of this event has entirely been done from the ISI Delhi Center. And so ISI headquarters, in particular, director, deputy director, and dean, and these are all our esteemed guests, and then ministry officials and faculty members and non-faculty members from other parts of the ISI staff and students, and their contributions have been invaluable. So as we conclude, and we wish all the students embarking on the new BSDS course at ISI Calcutta, ISI Delhi Center, and ISI Bangalore Center a bright and successful academic and career journey. Your role is crucial, as the President and ISI Council Chairman mentioned, to the future success of this program and also to the institute. And we are confident in your abilities to make it a success. So thank you once again to each and every one of you for your unique contributions and unwavering support. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed, and we deeply appreciate your role in the success of this particular event. Thank you very much. And this is all from the Bangalore Center. Yeah. Thank you.
Antar Bandyopadhyay, Head Delhi Center, to give vote of thanks on behalf of Delhi Center.
Chairman, ISI Council, Dr. Pranab Sen, Director ISI, Professor Sanghamitra Bandyopadhyay, Deputy Director ISI, Dean of Studies, Head Bangalore Center, the Associate Deans of ISI Bangalore, Delhi, Kolkata, honorable guests, colleagues, students, and parents. It is my pleasure to present a vote of thanks before you as the head of the Institute's Delhi Center. Almost 60 years since the start of the iconic undergraduate program in statistics, the BSDS program, the Institute has decided to start this new bachelor program in statistical data science. As history goes, the BSDS program not only shaped the development of statistics in India, but all over the world. With a similar motivation about 4 years ago, when the world was in the middle of a terrible pandemic, a very enthusiastic group of young and veteran statisticians of the Institute decided to plan this new degree program to shape the future of a modern scientific field colloquially termed as data science. The pandemic showed us the power of efficiency of contemporary electronic communication systems. We owe it a debt of gratitude to conceiving this degree program in the hybrid mode with the best of our resources across the centers. This is the first bachelor degree program starting in the Delhi Center, and it is a momentous occasion for us, no less because this is also the golden jubilee year of the Delhi Center, as said by Mr. Padi. It seemed befitting to mark the occasion with the launch of this course. Almost all of my colleagues in ISI Delhi who are involved in teaching and research in statistics were thus actively involved in this endeavor. I thank all of them for their strong commitment and vision. I would especially like to thank Professor Isha Devan and Dr. Dipayan Sarkar for their immense contributions in developing every details of this curriculum from the Delhi Center. Our deepest gratitude is also due to Professor Mohan Delampady from Bangalore, who till the very last day before his retirement worked tirelessly for this course. I am thankful to Professor Abhay Gopal Bhatt from Delhi also for readily agreeing to take the responsibility of chairing the Standing Committee on BSDS after Professor Delampady's retirement. Thanks are also due to Professor Devashish Pal from Kolkata and Dr. Rituparna Sen from Bangalore for their vision and vital help in shaping the curriculum. In Delhi, given our limited resources, it has meant the involvement of every individual, be they part of the faculty, administrative staff, our contractual workers, and research scholars at every step of the planning. I'm very thankful to all of them for their invaluable support and help. And here I would like to note that some of the things our workers, they would be doing are not something which I can do. In the morning today, many of our contractual workers brought all these very heavy furnitures from somewhere else of the center up the stairs in this room and got this room set up. I'm really in debt to them. I would especially also like to mention Mr. Shamapan Padhi's name, the Deputy CE Admin, for his constant and tireless efforts to smoothen this process. He has also been the mainstay of the coordinating today's event. I express my sincere thanks and gratitude to ISI Delhi Club for extending their support, and especially to Ms. Simi Marwa and Ms. Khushbu Singh for rendering the Vedic hymn in a spectacular way. I express my sincere gratitude to the entire administration of ISI Delhi Center, including the civil and electrical units, the computer center, in making the ceremony successful. The people in the computer center has been and constantly working, and perhaps would be doing so for all of you over the days, of course, but sometimes very late in the evening. And same is true for our similar staffs in Kolkata and Bangalore. So I'm very thankful to all of them. I'd like to thank the Office of the Associate Dean, the estate, the horticulture, the canteen, guest house, security, and other departments who have worked very hard behind the scene to ensure a seamless start of this program. Without any hesitation, I repeat the words of the head Bangalore Center, that this occasion was only possible with the collective efforts and support of many. My sincere thanks to Dr. Saurabh Garg, the Secretary, Ministry of Statistics Program Implementation, for his kind message and his unstained support. I will not be wrong in saying that the entire institute is deeply thankful to the ministry for its constant support and encouragement. I'd like to express my very sincere thanks to our President, Chairman, Director, Deputy Director, Dean of Studies, the head Bangalore Center, the head Chennai Center, and the head Tejpur Center, and all members of the Governing Council for providing us with strong leadership and motivation to see this through. I'd like to express my personal thanks to Professor Sanghamitra Bandyopadhyay, Director ISI, Professor Gopal Krishna Bosak, Dean of Studies ISI, and Professor BSDS, Head Bangalore Center, for their strong commitment and determination to start this degree program. We have had to overcome many hurdles, and undoubtedly we'll have to face many more in the years to come. But when the leadership is strong and committed, the journey becomes a badge of honor and pride. I am thus confident that collectively we'll be able to continue our tradition of excellence and innovation. Last but not the least, I'd like to thank and welcome the newly admitted students and their parents into the ISI family. Together, we look forward to a glorious future for data science, statistics, and the institute. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Professor Bandyopadhyay. Lastly, I would like to request Professor Gopal Krishna Bosak, Dean of Studies, to give the general vote of thanks from our headquarters, Kolkata.
Professor Shankar Pal, President, Indian Statistical Institute, Dr. Pranav Sen, Chairman, ISI Council, Professor Sanghamitra Bandyopadhyay, Director, Indian Statistical Institute, Professor Dipti Prasad Mukhopadhyay, Deputy Director, Indian Statistical Institute, my colleagues and students, and staff members who are all here. Well, I just wanted to say in few words, we had thought of starting this program. This program is a statistics program long time back. There was a statistics program since, as everybody mentioned, that 1960s. BSDS and MSTAT then started, and so it was a worldwide, renowned program. Everybody knows this is a flagship program of ISI. It has shaped the Indian statistics actually in a great extent. However, ISI always had a responsibility for disseminating statistical knowledge to all over India. So for that point of view, we always thought that it would be ideal if we could start statistics program or some program related to statistics all over India, at least Delhi, Bangalore, where are the main centers we have, and the other centers as well. But the main problem we had, actually, we didn't have enough recruitment, enough faculties of taking the program elsewhere, that means Delhi or Bangalore. So as heads of Delhi Center mentioned, and also the chair of the ISI Council, Dr. Sen, mentioned, that COVID actually showed us one of the ways that we can possibly do something if we think about taking the help of the technology, and we can probably try to pool the resources. But that was only a dream, really. So whether something can be made possible, and all the faculties who dreamt to be possible actually, and who believe it to be possible, and who worked tirelessly to make it possible. So I have to sort of, I cannot individually name all of them, except probably one or two, like retired Professor Delampati, Mohan Delampati, Professor Isha Dewan, Professor Devashish Sengupta, Rajit Bose, Sumitru Kastu, and many others. And younger colleagues like Rituparna Sen, Anil Ghosh, their tireless effort actually, and believing it to be possible, made it happen, what we are seeing today. And lately, when joined Devashish Pal, actually he worked tremendously on this project actually. So we are really grateful to him. So this is my pleasant duty actually to and proud privilege to offer the vote of thanks as this ceremony of new BSDS program at ISI. I express my sincerest thanks to our President, Dr. Shankar Kumar Pal, for his inspiring address, presiding over the whole entire functions, and the chair of Dr. Pranab Sen, so for actually thinking it really carefully, that what students should do to make the program more successful. He actually pointed out various points in his program. Students should keep it in mind. I express my sincerest thanks to Dr. Saurabh Garg, Secretary MoSPI, Government of India, for gracing this occasion, and I thank you for delivering the welcome address to the students. I express my sincerest thanks to Professor Sanghamitra Bandyopadhyay for gracing this occasion and giving a inspiring lecture to the students and telling them actually what exactly you have to focus on, and also administratively, I should thank her for providing continuous support, guidance, and resource that facilitate smooth running of all the academic matters, and in particular this BSDS program. In fact, even the last few days also we had a lot of different talks and development in this matter. My thanks are due to Sri Ravindra Kumar, Chief Executive, Administrative and Finance, for helping in all administrative arrangements required for making this inauguration a success, and also for future for this program to carry on. There will be a lot of help needed. And I acknowledge with thanks and all help, as I said, cooperation with the Dean's Office received from all faculty members, in fact, from different scientific units. I mentioned only a few, handful, but really the behind the scene, actually, there are a lot of faculty members, actually, in fact, on their own supported. Support always didn't come in a positive sense. Also providing the careful criticism also helped us to grow actually from one point to the other. We have to clear the many hurdles through that. Constructive criticism came from many of my colleagues, and we have to thank the administrative staff members of the Director's Office, Chief Executive Office, and also Estate Office, Electrical Maintenance Unit, Engineering Unit, Library Unit, Reprography Unit, who are still here actually helping us in making this possible, Audiovisual Unit, and above all, I should mention separately the CSSC, the Computing and Statistical Service Center, the whole unit and the head especially are very positive about helping us in all directions. In fact, for continuing this program, the backbone of this program is the technology and the transferring audiovisual media to all the centers and making it seamless. So for that, we have to be grateful that they are, providing mainly the whole backbones of this transfer technology from one center to the another, and continuing to do so and make it successful. My sincerest thanks are due to all staff members of the Dean's Office. In fact, my senior administrative officer, who actually will be retiring soon, he has made tremendous effort, Rajan Mukherjee, so for making it all successful in the last few days where, I mean, we always talk about office hour. Dean's office actually do not know office hours, so it's actually enormous effort they are put in this one. So finally, my hearty congratulations to all students who are here of newly admitted BSDS honors program, and I wish them glowing success in every year, every sphere of my life. I just wanted to, before closing and also before something, I should say that I personally this is my personal thanks to my family, supporting in all the way last 17 months, despite the fact that I could give them time, even when they are unwell. So, so I should thank them. Then now, I should tell the student that you should try for the best. First, the president said that ISI is the place actually where you should learn, and you should learn from the really very best. And ISI is the place where you learn the basic analytics, as the director mentioned also. And there you could actually go to the higher extent where none other institute can provide you that capability of deep analytic thinking. So here is the place you can learn. And as our alumni from BSTAT and MSTAT did for the world, actually they made the ISI to a great height where you could also take them. We say that go conquer the world. Thank you also.
Thank you, Professor Basak. As we come to the end of this memorable event, I would like to take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude to all who have contributed to make this occasion a success. Your presence, participation, and support have been invaluable, and we are truly appreciative of the time and effort you have shared with us today. With that, we officially close this ceremony. Arrangement for refreshment has been made locally in the respective locations. Everybody is invited to join us for the refreshment. In Delhi, we have arranged it in our canteen. Thank you very much.